Hey everybody, I want to welcome to another client success story. Steve Young here, co-founder of Service Tech Secrets, and I am super excited to have Craig Denton on the call today. Craig, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Well, look, if you would just take a second, introduce who you are, where you're from, and the name of your company. We'd appreciate that.
Yeah, sure. I'd be glad to. Craig Denton, own Anton's Air Conditioning and Heating, based in St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis, Missouri. Now, how long have you been in business?
Business is 40 years old, and I've owned it. It'd be 16 years in August.
16 years in August. Awesome. Okay. So do us a favor and kind of paint the picture of what was life like when you came to us. So 5 or 6 months ago, wasn't it? You've been in our sales training now for about 5 or 6 months?
Yeah. Gene sold me, in December.
Okay.
And he did a good job of that, but I was bought in because I did the 14-day challenge with the guys.
Oh, okay. Got it. That's right.
So I thought it was awesome. And I went ahead, and I know Gene wanted the guys to pay kind of themselves, so they had to buy in and everything. But some of them were reluctant, and I'll do it in a couple months. I'm like, oh, no way. We're doing this, and we're doing it now. So I signed up 5 guys. I think it was in December.
Awesome.
And we are Nexstar members, so we were using the 6-step service system process and whatnot, and we've had success. But I've been doing that since 2008, and we needed a fresh new thing. And I like the scripts on this and everything else.
So tell me, how were sales when you came to us using the Nexstar system? Were the sales okay? I mean, on a grand scale of things, were sales up, were sales down? Were they about just plateaued, just staying right there?
New equipment sales was good. Our average ticket was pretty crappy for service.
What would you say your average service or maintenance ticket? How much was service and how much was maintenance?
Maintenance was literally probably under $200.
Okay.
And demand was probably $250 or something like that.
Service was $250.
Yeah.
About that. Okay, cool.
Turning a lot of leads for sales, which was good.
Yeah. Okay. So maintenance was below 200. Average service ticket was 200. So I would say that is your service and maintenance department profitable at those average tickets? Are you making money on the service and maintenance, or are you just, it's a negative and you're making all your money on your installs?
Yeah, we were not profitable on the service side.
Okay, got it. Now here we are. Let's fast forward to today, and I'm seeing all your guys making posts inside the group, and I'm like my mind is going, wow, it's going crazy. So what is our average service ticket right now? What's your average service ticket company-wide?
It's it's 907 on service and right above 600 on maintenance.
Wow. Okay. That is fan-freaking-tastic. So we went from like 250 to 900. That's almost a 4X, right? 4X.
Right.
And about 400% increase. And in our maintenance, we went from below 200 to 600. So we've 3X'd our maintenance.
Yes.
Awesome. How are you feeling about that?
Not only, am I feeling great, but the team morale is just through the roof. I've honestly not had company morale like it is as good as it is today. I mean, Jesus, in our daily huddle the other day, the team was out there just laughing and cutting up because everybody enjoys winning, and they're winning.
That is awesome. Is your service and maintenance department profitable now?
Yeah.
Awesome. I like to hear that. Let's talk about specific individuals in your company. You said you had 5 guys in there. I think you got 1 comfort advisor and then 4 service, or 3 service and 1 maintenance. How is it set up with your company?
Yeah, we just have 1 comfort advisor in the program now, and then 4 service technicians.
And those techs do maintenance calls too, right? They do maintenance or service and repair.
Right.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Now we're about 5-6 months into training. Where would you like to see your average tickets? I mean, we're kicking ass and taking names. You've already 4X the service and we've 3X the maintenance. Where do we see this going? Where would you like it to go for you to be like, dude, I'm doing backflips?
Yeah, I mean, I think the next step, you know, just I don't want to get too crazy, but like if we get that service up to around anywhere from 12 to 1500, you know, maybe as a next step, and then um, maintenance, I'm pretty pleased right now compared to what it was, you know, no doubt about it. But that can always improve, you know,
Sure.
maybe get
You
up
know
to
what's
900
crazy?
bucks.
You know what's crazy is that you say that, but I don't know. Have you? I don't know. I'm not sure if you know how far your guys have went through the certification process. Do you know how much of your guys have been certified in the certification process yet?
I don't know offhand.
Okay, no worries. I'm going to tell you that Brandon just made a statement with me when I did his success story 2 weeks ago, and he's only 20% through the training and being certified. Okay. So Brandon is your comfort advisor. I'm going to tell you, all right, that he's like, I can't wait to get the rest of the training. So what I'm telling you is that you guys, if he's 20% through the training, all right, I'm going to tell you that the rest of you guys are probably about 20% through the training. And you've already 4 extra service and 3 extra maintenance. If you help your guys stay focused and get STS certified, $1,500 service ticket will be day in, day out. Okay.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
promise you that. I'm seeing it with other groups right now. The further they get certified in there, I'm telling you, their tickets are just going to $1,500 will be a normal everyday thing. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Looking
Okay.
forward to it.
What is it? What has the additional revenue done for your team as far as being able to provide for them? I mean, there's some guys. Brandon told me that he's killing it right now. His income is just went through the roof, and there's other guys in there that are making more money now. How is that helping them in their daily family lives?
They're all like, go back to morale again. The morale's through the roof. So like there's zero complaining going on. No one asked for a raise. Like, you know, because they want to be on performance pay now, which they are, and they're killing it. So, you
Were
know,
they on performance pay before, or were they just on hourly?
they were on hourly and some sold hour incentives, they call it, you know, and spiffs and things
Yeah.
like that. But we just scrapped all that. And it's like, here's this program and training. You're going to go on performance pay. No one quit. And they're just killing it.
They're killing it. I love it. I'm so excited for you. When I go into the group, when I see Brandon and Cody's killing it, and now we got some of the new guys that are brand new. Didn't you have a brand new guy that's brand new into he's never even been in the trades, and he
My
just
son is one of them.
well, tell us a couple of stories about their success. I know one of the guys was brand spanking new, and if that was your son, and now he's like, oh my God, I'm making these amazing tickets. Tell us about him.
Yeah, he just finished his day yesterday with a nice $1,900 ticket
Hey.
for a customer that he just sold him $5,000 worth of work like last week. So he went back for something, and I
Yeah.
guess the nibbling or whatever. So he
Yeah, it's called
got
second
another.
money. We've taught him how to do second money. The
Yeah,
easiest sale is to the guy that you've already sold something to. So we teach him a nibbling strategy, and we teach him how to get second money. So he's
yeah,
doing it. That's freaking fantastic. He did a $5,000 sale, and then he went back out and did
right,
it again. Wow.
right. And he's pretty green, you know. He's only been in the trade now, whatever, 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months, brand spanking new, and he's doing that. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Cool. What else? If you could say something you like about the training, what would you say the number? I mean, do you like the weekly calls? The fact that we're meeting twice a week and we're being able to keep everybody's. I mean, how's that helping your team being able to jump on those calls and be able to have that twice a week live coaching?
Yeah, so I've always been a proponent of training, and I've done it twice a week for years and years, and then maybe I fall off for a bit, but a big fan of it. So this kind of got us back to that,
Yeah.
which is great because we were off track. So now we're back on, and I never see it as money not well spent. You know what I mean? It costs a fortune to have these guys sitting in here, but they make up for it, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
multiple
Absolutely.
times over. And
Cool.
they're happier because they're receiving the training.
Yeah.
A lot of companies don't invest in training.
Yeah. And wasn't it kind of, I mean, is it a burden for you to put together the training constantly twice a week to make sure that they're You know, I mean, it takes time for, when you were doing it, it obviously took time, it took energy, it took, oh my gosh, putting all that training in place. Are you glad to have that off your plate now? And you don't have to do that. You just have to show up.
100%, because I used to, you know, prepare the night before, and then my trainings would be long and they would be effective, but only effective for like that day and the next day maybe, and then they became non-effective.
Why is that? Why do you think that our training is lasting and your training, you know, I mean, it just is what it is.
I think honestly, it's the scripts,
Okay.
because the service system is awesome. It's a system, it's a process,
Uh-huh.
but it's missing the scripts.
Yeah.
I think the scripts are key.
How do you think the motivation of the other people in the face group showing and posting their success videos? I mean, that's got to be, I mean, getting your team pumped in the competitive juices got to start flowing, don't you think?
Oh, I gotta agree 100%. And then in addition to that, Ben shoots out a email every sale.
Oh, wow.
Way to go, John! $1,000 ticket, bam, and he's got a motivational quote on there. So it happens all day long. So everybody's looking to get their name on the email.
That's awesome. By the way, we taught you that in the group, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's awesome.
they have to call in for $0 tickets as well.
Oh, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Well, look, if there's a guy sitting in front of you, he owns he's a service contractor, and he's like, wait, have five guys or 10 guys or 2 guys, and he's on the fence about the training. What would you tell that guy?
Don't be afraid to invest in your people. It's a must. There's no question about it. You have to do it. People that aren't trained, they're going to go elsewhere.
What would you say specifically about our training? Is there anything in there? How is our training compared to the other people's training?
I think the videos and the peer sharing and all that is different than I've seen anywhere else. The sales tracker is different than anybody else has. You know, having Gene coach one-on-one and kind of holding their feet to the fire during the videos. That's huge. I was just bragging on that today in my previous meeting here when I was talking about how.
Yeah. What about the certification process? I mean, I don't think anybody has a certification process like that, do they?
Nexstar has a certification, but it's based on ride-alongs and your manager signing off that you're doing a good job.
All right. Interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Craig, anything else you'd like to add for that guy or comment about our training and the success you guys have seen?
I like the idea, you know, the guys, when they're in the training, they have to get involved they have to put themselves out there for Gene to critique them. Those that do, they thrive, you know, and I tell my guys the same thing, and they may not be the best at jumping in there and getting in the game, but you got to get in the game, and that's the only way you're going to improve. I know it's scary, but you got to get over that.
Yeah. You know, and I think back at your team that you guys were slow getting out of the gates, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh, we were ready to kick some tail.
Yeah.
Yours or Gene's or Danny's for not making them do what they're supposed to be doing.
And then for whatever reason, you were slow getting out of the gates, and then all of a sudden something clicked. All right. And then it was like Batman and Robin. You had Brandon and Cody they were just like, dude, we're in it. We're winning to win it right now. We are in it to win it. And they started it. And then the rest of the team's like, wow, those guys are really starting to shred it. I know Brandon 1 month tripled his income. And you said this month, where's he at right now for the Comfort Advisor? It's only 10 days into the month. Where's he at for the sales for this month?
Oh, well, I know this week it's only Wednesdays at 65K. And last week, I forget where he ended up last week, but I know we had a record week last week for us. I mean, it was
ever in the history of the company in 1 week, you had a record week.
We did just under 300,000 last week.
Oh, what? That is crazy.
Boom. We're on our way to our first $1 million month, you know, and I mean, that's just incredible for our company. $1,000,001 is where we're pacing for June.
Craig, you might want to lead with the headline next time. I'm sitting here trying to pull this information out of you, and you're like, oh, by the way, last week was the best week ever in the history of our company, and we're on track to do $1 million this month.
Hey,
Yeah,
you were asking the questions.
At the beginning of the video. You're making me do this. I got you, man. I got you.
You can cut and paste it.
I am so excited for you. I noticed that you're spending more time, I think, out on your boats and the lake and doing that kind of stuff. How's the stress factor for you? What's changed in the last 6 months? Stress factor, worried about, a lot of different things. Talk to me about that.
So since we were slow out of the gate with the training and implementing everything, I was starting to get stressed. Like, what is the problem here, right? There's some blockage. So now that everything's clicking on all cylinders, I do get more time to be the visionary for the company, which is what I am. I'm not really an implementer for the most part, but it allows me time to do that. So when I
work on the business versus in the business, right? Isn't it more fun to work on the business and be able to put the pieces in place and be able to see your people and their families benefit from it?
100%. And that's been my job, but I'm getting more and more time to do my job.
That's awesome, man. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, look, bud, so who knows so last year we did how much in gross sales?
Just under 5 million.
5 million. What are we planning on doing this year? What do you think we're going to do? Best guess. What are we budgeted to do? What do you think we're going to do?
6.5.
6.5? Okay, cool. I think you guys can do better, but now that we got this wheel going, right? And this month we're going to hit $1 million. Heck, if we could keep that wheel rolling, you're going to do a lot more than, it's only halfway through the year.
No, for sure. We're on pace definitely to do more. Yeah. But that was our budget we set in October, and we just haven't updated that budget just yet because of some other things,
What are you on pace to do this year?
We're on pace to do 6.5 right now.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, sir. Thank you. I want to thank you so much for your time. There's so many guys out there that, I literally talked to some guys yesterday. They did 5 million. They don't have any systems and processes in place. Their guys are running all around, their head chopped off, and they don't have scripts. They don't have the confidence. They don't have the loyalty, the energy and the excitement. When you talk about everybody in the shop is feeling good and they're high-fiving each other, and they're happy. They're making money, they're happy, and they're providing for their families, man. That's just freaking awesome. It's all because of you made that decision, right? To switch.
Yeah, man.
And put that in place. And now you've got so much to show for it, and the sky's the limit. Looking forward to it.
That's why I got into this. It's the reason I do what I do.
That's awesome, brother. Well, look, stay on here. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. Guys, thank you so much for your time, Craig. I really appreciate it, guys. I hope you got something from this video. There'll be more to come.
$1.
I want to start the recording again. What is it?
$1,000,001 is where we're pacing for June.
Oh, you're pacing for $1,000,001 for the month of June so far.
Yep. This is a snapshot from our daily huddle.
That is awesome. I love it. That is fantastic. Way to go, bud.
Yeah,
holy
man.
Wow. If we can start doing that every month, you're gonna be like Arnold.
Did you say if? You mean when?
When? Right. July's gonna be a good month too. Oh, yeah. Hey everybody, it's Steve Young, co-founder of Service Tech Secrets. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that little red button. Down below this video, you'll see a little button that says show more. Click on show more and you'll see a ton of free resources in there to change your lives, your family's lives, and your company's profits. We'll see you in the next video.